Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Left Hand Podcast presented to you by Bearded Palm Productions, bringing you all the hilarious entertainment that we have yet to come up with. Alright, now that we get the intro out of the way, this is our very first podcast. And we got about 2 hours worth of recording time. So, my name is Josh, and sitting across from me is...
Alex.
Yeah, he's sitting over there being quiet.
Yes, this is also my very first podcast.
Yeah, he's being very nervous, people.
Yes.
You gotta make him feel welcome. So leave tons of shitty comments, please.
Yes, please. I like those.
It is currently none of your business o'clock. Morning, night, I don't really know.
Whatever time you're watching this.
Yeah.
That's what time it is.
Yeah. I mean, if we yawned, it could mean that we're tired because we're up late, or we just woke up, you know. Mm-hmm. Anything to bring the entertainment to you people.
We care about you guys.
I know. We haven't met you, but I feel like we should move to the next level. I mean, I care about you deeply. And this is our first episode, and I hope I'm not moving too fast for you, but we have a lot of time left with us. So you can get to know us for a little bit better. All right. So how we're going to do this is that I got a list of topics, and we have no real internet connection here right now, so we're just gonna write down topics and talk about them and give our opinions on them, sort of like a few other podcasts that are out there. You know, this really isn't a separate thing. But if you would actually like to email us about what you think of our opinions or other topics you would like us to talk about, please email us at my bad.
We're not that good yet.
Yeah, we don't have money yet. This is obviously we're starting on YouTube, but if you want to email us at beardedpalm@yahoo.com. Again, that is beardedpalm@yahoo.com. All right, and we'll say that again at the end. But all right, our first topic is Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj getting it on American fucking Idol. The hell, you get too... I mean, not to say...
They were actually getting it on?
There was a lot of yelling, and here's what the little story I got down here, is that Mariah Carey actually went to TMZ, or whomever, and talked to Barbara Walters, and said that Nicki Minaj said that she was going to shoot her, or specifically said if she had a gun, she would shoot that bitch. and I'm going to quote Nicki Minaj, and it's not the full quote, at least not up until the end, it's a full quote. It says, "I don't call TMZ in Barbara Walters because I stand my own 2 feet. Never needed an army. God is good." And that's where I stopped it, because I thought after you say God is good, that's where you just need to go, okay, you need to just fuck off right now.
That was a pretty good quote. I really thought Nicki Minaj was sitting across from me. That was amazing.
I know. I mean, it comes from experience where we work. I mean, with the...
But that's crazy. Wow. Poor Barbara.
No. She threatened Mariah Carey.
Oh, I know, but she was talking to Barbara, wasn't she?
No. Mariah Carey was quoting her.
Oh, okay.
Or at least somehow they got that quote.
Wow.
Maybe it was on camera. That would be really fucking funny.
Women.
Yeah. Now, see, that's really weird. I mean, first we had a cokehead, which is everyone knows as... Oh, I can't... Okay, I don't know. Who was that bitch?
Who are you talking about? Cokehead.
The cokehead from American Idol, the judge. I know there was Randy, Simon, and Paul Abdul. That's who it is.
Paul Abdul.
Yeah, and then you had Jennifer Lopez. She, by the way, really, really hot. You know, she's like 43 and has 2 kids.
I agree.
I would destroy her. And her little boyfriend Casper. One, I hope that's not his real name, because Casper. Oh, I don't care. He could be like the most good-looking guy in the world, but it's like, what's your boyfriend's name? Casper.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Oh,
wow.
honey.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Man, I'm jealous.
I'm jealous of that boyfriend though. It's like, holy shit, you're fucking Jennifer Lopez.
He must be doing something right.
Yeah. I mean, or unless she's really easy. She could be a total slut. Nothing, not to say anything by that. Nothing slanderous. Being our first podcast, we're just gonna make the assumption that says everything we say is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
But holy shit. And then now we got 2 females. Mariah Carey, who is pretty hot, married to Nick Cannon, and she's like 10 years older than he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got 2 kids. I gotta say, when he's 43 and she's 53, I'm gonna wonder if he's like reconsidering, like, oh,
what have I done?
Yeah, like, why? Why did I make the decision? But I'm still kind of focused on Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that website? It's called What My Baby Will Look Like or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I actually did that. I uploaded a picture of me, and I mixed it like baby with like Scarlett Johansson, see what the baby would look like, and it's that really big smiling picture from my,
Yeah.
I recently uploaded
that smiling picture of you.
Yeah, and the baby's pictures are like. To make a visual joke on the podcast is really stupid, but since I'm smiling, the lips are kind of like fucked up.
I wish you guys could see it. What I was seeing, because that was.
It's hilarious.
It's a beautiful baby.
I know, but I started mixing like you can mix up to 3 or 4 people. So I mixed together Jessica Alba, Jennifer Lopez, Sandra Bullock, and I think Jennifer Aniston or someone else.
Wow!
And that chick came out beautiful, and I know. In this huge wide world that we have, that babe is out there. I mean, oh my God.
Someday we'll have the technology.
We have the technology. We can build her.
We can combine these 3 words.
We will take the best parts. Well, I don't know.
It'd probably get also the worst parts.
Speaking of Sandra Bullock, did you know she's like 48? Or 49, she's like almost 50 years old.
Jeez.
And she is fucking hot.
How do they do that?
How did the women do it?
Yeah.
Well, either
you think they're super hot?
I don't think she has any plastic surgery. I'm not a source on this, but I'm gonna say she's naturally beautiful like that. Mm-hmm. And like you can see it like in the neck a little bit. You know how old people get that like neck thing going
jerky.
on? Yeah. But I think she's so beautiful. Like I would tear that shit up, but I wouldn't date her because I'm way too young for her. Maybe I think maybe I would stick around for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. But our next topic is this is going really fast.
Yeah.
But if we keep getting sidetracked like this, it'll go for a while.
Yeah.
But then we have Hulk Hogan's sex tape. Holy
crap.
For one, the Hulkster is like 60 years old. And no offense to the guy, I bet he still looks in great shape for what he does. I mean, he's been divorced, so he has that like fucking. He has to pay his ex-wife all that money. But he's 60 years old. I don't know about anybody out there, but I'm not interested in seeing a 60-year-old man, no matter how good in shape he is, fucking anybody. Like,
have you seen this sex tape?
No.
By chance? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
you're not watching it right now?
No, I already said we have no internet connection.
You didn't save it?
I'm sorry, people. I'm actually jerking off under the table right now.
I knew.
I hope that the mics don't let me pick that up. Edit. But actually, I read about that he had sex with one of his old good friends, something. SpongeBob Willie or something like that. I don't know.
What kind of name is that?
I don't fucking know. It's an old wrestler from back in the day. Someone that no one ever heard about. It was his ex-wife, though. And I don't know. Does that break any code or anything like that? Thou shalt not have sex with thy friend's ex-wife. I don't think so.
I think I couldn't do that myself. I don't think.
Well,
I mean, that was somebody's wife.
Unless she's like really hot and like, if I was 60 years old and if I was 60 and I could have sex with a 25-year-old, I'd be like, yeah.
Okay, you got a point there. If I'm old and I know, and this is the best I want to get, might as well.
Little pause for rebuttal.
Yeah.
But I just want to know is like, do you think the Hulkster like does it like old people style? Like he just stays in missionary or doggy the whole time? Like,
oh god.
Can you imagine Hulkster going in doggy like, it's like, yeah, brother, yeah, you're gonna get it. Oh, I'm gonna do the atomic leg drop. Oh, and then if Macho Man who is dead, which sucks. Do you think if he came in, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, tag out, man, tag out."
Yeah, they're gonna have like wrestling equipment and stuff,
the
whole ladder, and just
they're gonna Eiffel Tower, like
America.
Like Hulkster's gonna be in the front. He's like, Hulkster's in the front, Randy Savage is in the back. And it's just a mixture of, oh yeah. And at the end, when Randy's done, he's gonna be like, snap into a Slim Jim. Or Hulkster, he's gonna start hulking out right in the middle. He's gonna like, and then he's gonna grab her by the hair.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay, we're going. Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting way too much input.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was going too far.
Hey. It's all for entertainment. This is what people... Hopefully people are listening to this, because right now it's kind of weird talking into a microphone.
Yeah, we'll probably get what?
Yeah. Hey, if
we can
get about 100 views, that would make my day. It's like 100 people listen to this?
Yeah, 100 people.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just looked at it 100 times.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Do you just like the sound of your own voice that much?
Maybe. But back to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I'm sure that bed would be from Rent-A-Center. I mean,
I think. Well, I've seen the show a couple times. Like Hogan Knows Best.
Oh God.
Yeah, but when he lived in Miami, it's like, damn, I didn't know wrestlers got that kind of. Excuse me, people. Money like he had a mansion with a big ass pool.
He had his own boat, everything.
Actually, speaking of the Hogans, like Hulk Hogan's ex-wife, I can't remember her fucking name.
Who cares?
Who cares? But when they divorced, she was like 49 years old, started dating a 19-year-old. Holy shit! I mean, she looked. In my personal opinion, she looked okay, except in the face. I mean, she's obviously had.
Well, she's got money. I'll date her. Damn.
Yeah, it was like. Yeah, I'll tear up that old pussy.
I mean, how would you feel?
In fact, any old women out there, if you're beautiful, you can always call me or email us, and you can offer yourself to me.
What a nice guy.
I am very nice. You don't have to send me your address or anything. I'll find you. I'll find you, and I'll take care of you if you take care of me financially. And you can take care of all my loans. Buy my groceries, You can use me as your boy toy if you want. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm young. I'm full. I got this juices flowing.
Juices flowing.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. So open up your wallet.
But, okay, I know she doesn't look that great. His ex-wife. I know she doesn't look that great, but how would you feel to say... If I walked in here right now and I was like, I'm dating Hulk Hogan's ex-wife, would you think I was awesome or what?
My first question would be, how's she in the sack? Like, obviously, as an older woman, she's got to have experience. It's like, well, one, could you really say it's any good? Because I guess I could give you your props for like, oh, cool, you're nailing the Hulkster's ex-wife. Yeah. But the other time I got to say, is she like ruined down there from all the wrestling and shit? Like the pile driver. Because I don't know what goes on in Hulk Hogan's room. Like I'm saying, I haven't seen that sex tape, but I don't know. I mean, being 60 years old, he can't really do much anymore.
It's probably. Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, you know what's kind of weird? It was a long time ago, maybe 2 or 4 years ago, where I heard Hulk Hogan on an interview. And he did. Again, this was him in his mid-50s, and he's like 60 now. But he said he had 20-inch arms still.
What?
Yeah. I mean, well, if you look at Sylvester Stallone, he doesn't have 20-inch arms. If he does, that's incredible at 65. But he's got six-pack abs, and he's ripped. He's cut to shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if his face looked better, I mean, he'd be a babe magnet.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit. Could you imagine being 65 and still having six-pack abs? You can walk down the beach, say, yeah. You can go up to, like, unlike Arnold. I mean, I hope Arnold gets back into shape, though. Oh,
God. I've seen those pictures. Oh,
Arnold,
God.
like fat Arnold. It's like,
he's all flabby.
Like, you see him at the beach, he's doing this motion, like, another visual joke. He's, like, got his hands by his side. He's like, ugh. like someone just slapped his ice cream cone out of his hand. Like, why did you do that? That was chocolate. But I think he can get back in shape. Like in Terminator 3, he was like 53 years old, 54.
Yeah.
He got really big for that. Like he said in an interview, not an interview, in the audio commentary of Terminator 3, he said he weighed the exact same in Terminator 3 than he did in Terminator 1 and 2, which was 210 pounds.
Wow.
At 53 years old, that's incredible.
That is incredible.
It means it's 11 years later, but I think he can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta get those steroids again. I mean, the body just won't react the way
Those
it
good
does.
old steroids.
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah,
we do not advocate that. Maybe. Again, entertainment purposes only. But what else is there? Okay. Our next topic is Cambridge University students are given 60 free condoms for a week. And granted, when I looked up this topic, and I don't have the internet connection right now to actually prove it, but as far as I know, they were given these 60 free condoms to teach sexual education, and I don't know when they were given this. Like, I don't know if they were given this. Excuse me, people. I'll gotta plug this computer in. It's about dying. Shut up. Input, please. Okay, I'm back. But I'm assuming that for sexual education, they probably got it in their first week of school. And wow.
Yeah.
Do you think guys and girls got those condoms? Like, here's guy condom for you, girl condom for you.
I'd feel like that wouldn't be enough. 60?
Excuse me, people. I think that they're trying to follow the Olympics example, where they have a huge sex station where it's like a whole planet, basically, or at least a whole country based on athletes who just got done with the Olympics, doing good, doing bad, that just want to take out all their frustration or pride in a huge ass orgy. Like, could you imagine, like, just saying, I just got the gold medal in whatever, curling or pole vault. I'm gonna go fuck every bitch I see until I can't walk anymore. Like, he's got. No, I bet they got the gold medal. Like, they got dangling.
Oh, of course. They got the gold medal while they're having sex. Of course.
Do you think the winners go after the losers to take after, like, to go after their broken self-esteem? Like, you want, do you just want to feel better? Oh. Like, oh, I'm so sorry you're swimming, you're like the Chinese swimming team or whomever didn't win. Here, how about you all just come into my tent? I just fucked the whole Chinese swimming team!
Honestly, if I won the gold medal, I'd be feeling pretty good.
My confidence would be through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, ladies.
You seniors out there.
Seniors, young women, but not too young. There is a limit. But do you think... But Cambridge, isn't that in England?
I have no idea where that's at.
Well, if it's in England, do you think British people fuck that much?
Oh, definitely.
He was shaking his head, saying no, but definitely. You're like, oh yes, you like that. You're a dirty, dirty girl.
I'm sure British people are no different than us Americans.
Oh, I beg to differ. I think I could out dirty at least any. Well, you know my preferences.
Yes.
Big, very big. As much as he really doesn't. Hey. No. I am straight. I hope that mic didn't pick up the no. I am straight, but I'm just saying I'm open to certain things. Not the devil's threesome. You know what that is?
No, I don't. Explain that to me. What?
Okay. For those of you that don't know, like my friend here, the devil's threesome is...
Pretty explicit here.
Yes. Anybody that's under the age of 16 must turn off this podcast. Technically, we should say 18, but I think you're old enough.
Or you can just pretend you did, and then once your mom leaves, turn it back on.
Yeah. If your mom's actually listening Tell her the email address. But the devil's threesome is when it's two guys and one girl, which I can't do because I'm a selfish motherfucker. Unless she's really hot.
Well, hold on. Is this where you're getting her from behind and she's giving you the other guy a blowjob?
It could be. Or
that's called the wobbly H.
Well, or the devil's threesome also could be one in the ass, one in the pussy, or both in the pussy at the same time, or one's getting one hand job and one is getting the mouth, or they're both getting a hand job. And
you better be good friends with this guy, because
that's what I'm saying. Like,
man, that's
I told
getting
you,
close.
I tell you, like, I'm a selfish motherfucker. Not only because I want to go first. If I'm gonna be a part of a devil's threesome, we gotta take turns. I gotta go first. That guy's gotta watch, or at least he's gotta have a bag over his head though, because I can't.
Bag over his head.
Because I don't wanna.
He's got a penis.
But no, listen, man.
That bag's not gonna help.
No, listen. If I'm fucking a chick and all of a sudden I hear like.
Oh.
And all of a sudden I look over at him and he's got that face like, oh yeah. Yeah, you fucked that bitch, and he's jerking himself. I'll be weirded out. I'll be like, what the fuck, man? No! Stop looking at me! Go watch some porn or something.
No, you should never lock eyes with the other guy. Never. And
well, dude, if you got a chick handling both of you, what are you guys doing up there? Like,
doing the
ski, like you just have your head cocked to the side.
Wait, you guys skiing?
Yeah, skiing.
That's where she's jacking up both guys on either side of her. It's called
yeah,
skiing.
I think we got. How did this turn into the porn section?
I don't know. We were talking about condoms or something.
Yeah, back to that.
Yeah, okay. We're getting way off track.
If there's any British chicks living in the U.S., I'm available. I gotta advertise myself as much as I can.
I mean, American girls like British guys, and
you know what? Do you think that accent
like
actually helps here in the U.S.? Like, a guy will go, "Hello, love." Like,
I don't know. I'm not turned on. I mean,
like, would you fuck a British girl just based on her accent?
No, I don't think.
Well, she doesn't. Obviously, we're assuming she's not ugly. But if you just saw her and you heard her accent, you were instantly like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck you."
No, my opinion, British accents, they sound. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm not attracted to British accents. I am attracted to like German accents or like Russian accents.
Stereotype.
What?
Stereotype white guy. Do you like Asians too?
No, I don't like Asians. I'm sorry.
All women are beautiful.
That's true.
Yeah, just not all of them are fuckable.
No.
No offense. Obviously, there was an offense. But what was that? Damn, what were we on? We were talking about
the 60 condoms.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, but I was I was relating back to the accents.
What about the accents?
Well, I think a British accent's really sexy. But of course, I think any accent except like the Valley Girl, like, oh yeah, no, not oh yeah. That's like that's like from that movie Ted, like the Wisconsin girl, like, oh yeah, harder. That'd be annoying. But what's also like just as annoying is like that Beverly Hills girl, like, oh my god, like that kind of shit. High school girls, that generation is just completely fucked up with that shit.
Yeah,
it's like, can you speak English? What was that laugh? Like, you're like,
that was the gayest laugh ever. I'm sorry.
It's because of it's because of your drink, man.
Yeah. Probably. Just nice high quality H2O. But okay, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
British girls, do you think our accents are hot to them?
No, I think
simple accents.
I think we sound loud and obnoxious.
Do you?
Think about this. I think it's safe to say we're in the Midwest.
Yes, if you can tell by our accents.
Yeah, and I think that we sound normal.
Yes.
Of course, I've never been around New York people, and I hear that they talk fast, or at least you told me so, right?
Yes, they talk very fast.
Yeah. And I've never been around people from California. I've been people around the South. Like my grandfather, he's from Tennessee, and he has a very thick Southern accent. Excuse me, people, but
I feel like our accents right now are like the
I feel like it's
average American accent.
I feel like this is normal. Like people should talk like this because this is normal.
I heard.
Why do you have to talk like this, man? Huh? Why do you have to talk like this? I'm switching to our boss. What's up, bud?
Our manager is Asian, and it's very
not racist though.
No.
We're not being racist about this.
No, he's cool, but
yeah,
he's very entertaining.
Yeah. Like, well, this is my best impression of him. He sounds like he always goes for this brand name, and we do not support this brand name, even though it probably is a good brand. But he goes by, can you go get the bush baked bean? Like, granted, I
will translate to, can you go get the bush baked beans?
Yeah,
that's translation.
that's a very exaggerated, but he has said that. He's a really nice guy, though.
I like him. He's a great guy.
We differ on that. Oh, he's not listening.
Yeah.
And pick out our voices.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe if you hate us or like us. If you hate us, you have more options to hate on and write shitty comments too. If you like us, defend us from the shitty comments. Either way, good publicity is publicity. Publicity. Poor pronunciation.
All right, you got another topic there?
Yeah, I got The Bachelor sues a stripper for damaging his bladder. Let's see.
The who?
A bachelor, like
a bachelor.
He had a bachelor party at a strip club, and
he's suing the strippers.
Yeah, no, he's suing one stripper who climbed up a pole, obviously to do like a trick, as strippers do.
Where are you gonna pull a rabbit out of that?
Here's what I got here. A Pennsylvania man is suing a stripper over ruptured bladder because the stripper launched herself from a great height on the pole onto his abdomen. Which is basically, I don't know, the way I picture it is she's just, when she gets up really high and all of a sudden she does a dive bomb where her arms are at her sides and her head's like in a line and she just kamikazes that guy's abdomen like in the stomach.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wonder, what kind of fucking trick is that?
Man.
Is that sexy?
She really must have wanted a buck or something.
It's like, if you guys have ever seen the Angry Video Game Nerd, when he fights Bugs Bunny the first time, and he says, I'll show you some funny tricks, he launches his head forward to do a headbutt into the guy's abdomen. That's kind of the way I picture it. Like the stripper's pointing at him saying, I'll show you some funny tricks. Boom! And ruptures his bladder. Who the fuck finds that sexy?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you wanna give me head? What? No, that's your head! What? I pissed myself.
No, she really must have wanted her dollar.
Strippers $1. Do you think she asked for a prepay? Like, if I'm gonna do this trick, you need to give me at least $20.
Did he get his money back after that or what? Why do you sue a stripper?
Well, which is better, getting your money back?
Strippers do have money, so he's got a point there.
Well, not all of them, not the ugly ones. No offense.
Maybe she's suing her just because she was ugly.
Maybe. But an ugly chick ruptured my bladder. That's not even worth it.
If you're hot, I wouldn't sue you, but...
Yeah. But do you think, which is better? Getting your money back from the strip club, or maybe a little bonus because of pain and suffering? Or getting to go there for life for free? Silence.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I would pick free because
go there. What if you get what if she slams your abdomen again? She's gonna be like,
I want to ask that.
Oh, he came back. He liked that. Ooh.
Who's gonna ask that same stripper to do the same trick? Like, oh, I remember you. Do it again.
You don't request it. She just did it.
Well, think about it. Endless lap dances. Granted, I don't like
endless.
Endless. You will dance for me forever. But personally, I don't like lap dances. That I have to pay for because it's when I'm in a sexual situation and I don't get to have any sex out of it. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna rub up on me, or I had a lap dance from the first time I went to a strip club, and this stripper, like, she put her tits in my face and nipple almost up to my mouth, and I just thought, I kind of turned my head away because I was thinking, I want to do it so bad. I want to suck it. I want to suck it. I want to suck it. I want to touch. I want to touch. But no, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. And it's like, I mean, I think it's really weird. Some guys like get in the heat of the moment, but it happens. Like, like if a girl says like, oh, like how did it happen? Oh, it was so passionate. It was just the heat of the moment. Like I always says, yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, I fucked her.
But sometimes it happens to a guy. I've had that happen. It's like, oh, it's the heat of the moment. Everything is going exactly the way I want it to.
Yeah, those are the best.
Oh, yes. I missed that.
You made me remember one thing. The first time I went to a strip club, I gave the stripper $1, and she laid me down on the stage, and she flat out just dive bombed right on my abdomen. Not technically not my stomach, but she slammed pretty hard. She scared me. I flinched, but. I flinched, but I flinched, but she leans down to my ear and she's like, "Did I hurt you?" And I told her no, but I wish I told her yes. She probably would have offered me a little bit more comfort after the.
Okay, well, I've seen some strippers do a trick like at the strip club I went to. There's a chick, it's not so uncommon. I can do this. She basically could flex her ass, but made it look like in a bouncing motion. Again, I'm a male and I can do that, so I'm not so impressed. Again, ladies, impressed yet? but she used that to like grab a dollar bill out of the guy's mouth, and I only thought it was, ugh! She got her ass all up in your mouth, her ass hole. Like, she didn't put the front part, she put the back. Like, the the back part of her ass. And she had a great ass, too. But
I don't care.
There was another chick that, like, did a dive bomb thing, but it wasn't with her head, it was with her groin. But she would boom, boom, boom at this guy's abdomen. Not at his crotch. Well, actually, yeah, at his crotch. But she would, like... It looked like she wanted to hurt this guy. And because, and sometimes in strip clubs, you can lay down. That's how she did it. And I just kept thinking, like, I would not do that. One, I don't want to lay down on that platform. I don't want to know what shit's happened there.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that was a bad move from my part.
Actually, you know how Alex, he's another friend of ours is named Alex, how he and Emily went to a strip club and... Emily got ate out by a stripper there.
Yeah, they do a lot more.
Yeah.
Wait, what? She got what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, people, you're in for a treat.
I had a double take there.
Okay. I wasn't there, so I'm a little iffy on details, or at least the complete details. But I've been told this a couple times. Is where our friend Alex and Emily and a couple other people went to a strip club. We're not going to name the strip club, and they were all having a good time. And all of a sudden, our friend Emily just got pulled onto the stage, or at least on top of a table. The stripper pulled down her pants, and I don't know if she was wearing a thong at the time, or maybe it was her time of the month. I don't know what you girls all wear down there. I mean, you could have anything, and I won't know.
Who wears a thong to a strip club?
But
anyway,
and the stripper just started eating her out.
Wow.
As the story goes, and I just thought you cannot imagine the kind of entertainment that is, where a friend, and she's hot, by the way.
She is pretty hot.
And being eaten out by a stripper right in front of you, and you're just thinking like, oh my god, this is shit that you have to pay a lot of money to see.
Yeah, and
that just you're happens. Getting it for free.
Well,
because
$5 at the door.
I got in for free.
Did you really?
I didn't have to pay for a cover charge.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Why?
But you got jet, buddy.
No, yeah, some guy was like, I'm gonna stand by this door and charge people.
Well, that bouncer must have thought you were ugly as shit.
Oh.
The bouncer, actually...
You sure somebody didn't pay for you?
No. I know, because I was there. It was just two of us.
What night did you go?
It was on my birthday.
What day was it?
I can't tell you my birthday.
No, I mean like a Tuesday or what?
It was on a Wednesday.
Oh, that's probably why I got it for free. No one goes to a strip club on Wednesday.
Mm.
I got work tomorrow.
A lot of old guys do. Old creepy guys. But
Old, lonely guys.
but actually, what was really fucking funny was it was the same day, like I just mentioned. It was on my birthday I went. And a stripper, again, who I referenced, was putting all her shit in my face. Pulled me up onto the stage and lifted up my shirt. And granted, I'm a muscular guy. But she lifted up my shirt, rubbed her hands on my chest, and started twisting my nipple. And I just thought, oh my god. And there was no girls there. Like, no girl I could think, okay, there's a girl at a strip club. She's sleazy enough, I could probably bring her home. But it was just old creepy guys on a Wednesday. So
I bet you were like, I bet that just made you look even better.
I thought
You were the hottest guy in there, dude.
I did, but I boosted up my confidence.
Yeah.
Of course, the strippers know how to build your confidence up.
The strippers don't love you, people.
Yeah.
Don't let them trick you. They
But if
don't
you
love
go home with the stripper, A, be cautious, and B, good for you.
Yeah,
because you won. You won the confidence battle.
If she goes with you for free.
Yeah.
She might be wanting some extra
Don't
money.
ever pay for that. Sex should not be sex. Just sex. You don't pay for sex, but you do pay for dates and all that shit.
Yes.
Unless you're at a party, then you just gotta buy the drinks. But soon after when we left, I went to go open the door and it was a push door. It was a heavy ass door.
Yeah.
I gave it like a light push.
They don't want you to leave.
Yeah, I gave it a light push thinking it would open right away, and I was like, I looked at the bouncer like, how do I get out? And he said, well, why didn't just push it harder, big boy?
Big boy.
Yeah. And the bouncer was a really big guy.
Yeah.
And either A, he was gay, B, he was just fucking with me, or C, and I took this as C. I thought, oh, I'm pretty big compared to this. Like, I'm smaller than the bouncer, but it was pretty cool to think, at least I took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Take what I can get from a bouncer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take whatever you want out of a strip club. They're just trying to get you to come back.
Again.
Yeah.
Just to make a note. Josh likes them big. He likes the bouncers big.
I like big bouncy jugs.
Oh, on a guy.
Ayo! Knee slap. But I actually that same night I was talking to a stripper, and she was a little cute, but she was one of those strippers that was talking to me just so she can try and get my money from me.
Yeah.
This was a different girl than the one I've been talking about, but she kept saying like, you need to get your cute ass on stage. Of course, since I was the best looking guy in there, I took that to heart. It's I'm the cute guy here. It was actually weird because it was my birthday and there was other guys celebrating their birthday too. And every time I like glance over at them, they were like, "Yeah!" Or like, "This is sweet. This is awesome." I was like, I would like look at them like, "Yeah, dude, you're drunk as shit."
Going to the strip club.
I don't think getting drunk in a strip club is a fun idea if you're with a big group of friends. But it was just me and another guy. I was thinking, like, we're not going to get drunk. Excuse me. Because, one, that's a bad idea for anybody. Because that's an easy way for you to go, where's my wallet?
Yeah, your money's going to disappear.
So, by the way, people, I came in there with $50. I left with $25. I thought I did a pretty good job because I went in there with the intent of spending every last dollar of it. I was stingy with that shit. Keep in mind, I'm half I'm not half, but I'm like mostly Polish. And that's a Jewish state, maybe. I don't really know.
Maybe.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I had the nose. No offense to the Jews, because you cannot be born Jewish. That's a religion.
Alright, what else you got? You got anything else?
Okay, last topic here, and we're probably going to just keep going after this last topic because we've been recording for about 38 minutes, which is, for the first podcast, I think that's a pretty good run.
38 minutes.
Yeah. It actually feels longer.
It feels shorter. It feels like I've been here for like 20.
Longer. Okay, last topic we have is Iran apologizes for using the Onion as a factual source, and you know more about that, don't you, Alex?
I know sort of about it.
Do you know what
I've
the
heard
fact
about
was?
It was. I don't remember. I just know this is what happened. Supposedly, it's a YouTube channel. It's called The Onion. Well, it's not a YouTube channel.
Isn't it a TV channel now, or isn't it on like?
No, it's not a TV channel. It's a website.
They have like their own TV station now.
Do they really?
I don't think they have a TV station, but they have a show.
This is how much I know.
Again, we can't look this up, people, because we have no internet here.
This is completely. Yeah. I haven't seen it for like years, but
if you guys know, email us the link or something like that. And we're probably not going to correct ourselves on the next podcast, but yeah, we're just not going to mention it. So you can correct us if you want. I mean, if you feel the need, but go ahead.
These guys, they have their own website, and they create parody articles and news.
Yeah, The Onion.
News, yeah. They call it The Onion.
Is it based off another thing? Like, I don't know. Is there another website like called The Carrot?
I don't know.
The Carrot. It's all true.
It's fooled me before too.
Really?
Yes, like way before.
I actually never heard The Onion until like a year ago.
Really?
Actually, less than a year. A few months ago, actually, like 6 months ago. I thought, what's this? There's a news site that delivers fake news?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought Wikipedia was bad. Actually, I support Wikipedia fully. I think Wikipedia is great, and I think teachers should use it.
Wikipedia is not all bad.
It's not all bad. It depends. It depends on important things, like important figures. Like, again, we're not financially supported by Wikipedia. One, it's a non-profit organization, and two, we don't have sponsors. Mm-hmm. But Wikipedia. For important figures, I believe that like people like Abraham Lincoln and founding fathers and all those kind of people, they're the ones that get safeguarded the most. They're always checked on. But it's not so important things like a little no-name town that can go by for like a couple days.
Yes. Anyways, Onion.
Yeah. From Wikipedia to The Onion. Not supported by.
Supposedly they made some kind of parody news show, a little clip about, what was it? What's the country?
Iran?
Iran.
Yeah, unless we're getting that wrong. I mean, again, you can correct us if you want.
Well, the Iran government officials seen this and thought it was a real news show. And they took everything they said as fact.
Did they, excuse me, did they do a quote by quote? Like,
they actually quoted something they stated on The Onion.
That probably, no offense to anybody in Iran or the people of Iran, the government or anything, and I can understand like, oh, you don't know or something like that, but it's like, how stupid do you feel after saying like, what, it's fake? Oh shit, we gotta make the apology. Oh,
I think
fuck.
I think it's funny how like these parodies and stuff are actually like changing government and.
But you know what would have been really funny if Iran never apologized. It's like when, at least for me, if I get in an argument with a girl and I am so dead on and being right, I know I'm right, and I get proven wrong, I don't admit I'm wrong. I'm just like, I'm right. It's like, no, not gonna do it.
I do give sympathy to Iran because I was fooled first time. They do a great job in their parodies. They actually look official.
I've never personally seen The Onion, but I'll take that at face value.
Yes, it's very well orchestrated.
Unless you see the Onion logo.
Yes.
But now they know.
now they know. Don't trust the Onion.
If they do it again, that's on them, and they are just wide open to being made fun of and everything. They get a pass this one time. Speaking of, okay, I can't really segue into that because I got nothing. But I think that's kind of weird that some people like quote the internet. Mm-hmm. Like, I had a research paper due, which kind of dates me a little bit. But I'm not saying when I had it due.
Yeah.
But at some time I had a research paper due. and I had to do it on a filmmaker, or at least, and I decided to do it on Sam Raimi, and I love his movies, and I used 2 websites in a book, which by sheer luck, I actually had Bruce Campbell's book. Once again, we're not supported by this, but I have his book, If Chins Could Kill, which I recommend is a very good read. You can get it off of audible.com if you want. I think they have it. Not sponsored by. But it's a good read and you learn a lot. But I actually got that research paper. I got a 45 out of 50 on it.
Nice.
I think it's pretty good for a research paper. I haven't done a research paper in years. And, sorry, I'm adjusting myself, people. But the teacher actually wrote it a quote. I guess I already gave it away. She wrote something on it that said, I never really knew about this director before, but I do love his movies. And I just thought, you love his movies, but you don't know who the fucking guy is? Like
a film teacher.
Like Sam, and she says she's an actress. She's okay.
Yes.
I mean, I don't consider myself a good actor. I've done a little theater, but I flubbed. I've been saying fuck a lot, so I'm gonna
wash
say
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash out. I just live on the street. We'll act for food. Oh, Captain, my captain. But I mean, one, I never realized, like, you love his movies, but you don't really know the director. Like, oh, excuse me, people, I gotta adjust something. It's bothering me. Okay. All right, we're still good. Hopefully that didn't interfere too much.
That'd be great if your mic wasn't plugged in the entire time.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
So it was just me talking to myself.
Oh, you could hear me in the background.
Yeah. Like
That'd be really, yeah, that'd be so shitty. But Sam Raimi's done a lot of good movies, like Evil Dead. Have you seen that? Or
No.
Evil Dead 2? I have them both.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta see them, man. Like, if you like dark humor with physical humor, it's awesome.
Really?
Yeah. But he's also done the Spider-Man trilogy. Did you know that? He did that too. He also did Dark Man, which is a little lesser known film. I've never seen it personally. What else has he done? He did... Oh shit, I knew this. He did a baseball movie with Kevin Costner. And another movie with Gene Hackman and...
Field of Dreams? Are you talking about that?
I think that's the movie.
Where he's like in a cornfield and hears that mysterious voice.
I have no idea. I really can't. I honestly can't say.
He's like, if you build it,
it will come.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, that's a famous quote, though.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I heard it got bad reviews. I think. I can't. Again, we can't look it up, so you have to correct us on that.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I watched it when I was younger, and I didn't really understand what all was going on.
But he did a Western movie with Gene Hackman and that chick from Total Recall, the Arnold Schwarzenegger version where he played his fake wife or real wife.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? I can't think of it.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
The original Total Recall.
Yeah, I think that I've never seen the remake, but my heart's still set on the original Total Recall.
Mm-hmm. Just
because it just seems so ridiculous, and plus I like the whole premise. Like, it's kind of like Inception, even though Total Recall is really the first one. I don't know if it's the first one to do it, but it's the most famous one in my opinion to do it. Where is it real or is it not?
Yes.
Because I like the happy ending. Like, it's real. You know, he's a hero and all that. Same thing with Inception. Like, oh, he found his kids and he's happy at his home.
Did he?
Or
is he still dreaming?
I don't care. I'm going with my fucking... Michael Caine said that... I don't know if he was joking or not.
Maybe we were dreaming when Michael Caine told you that.
You know what's really weird? Maybe we're dreaming right now. And maybe all the people listening are dreaming. And they're just listening to the podcast while they sleep.
Where's my totem?
Oh no! Spin it. Okay, we're not dreaming.
I saw I saw a neat little thing on the internet one time about Inception.
Really?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Was directed by the same guy.
It's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end, towards the end of of Inception when they get washed up on the beach, still in the dream.
Yeah.
If you look at the town, it actually kind of looks like Gotham City.
That's kind of creepy.
And Dark Knight Rises has most of the same actors
that's
as
true.
Inception.
Well, Christopher Nolan does the thing where a lot of directors do, where they use like the same actors for things.
But what if he's kind of building upon Inception? What if Dark Knight Rises was a dream?
That'd make the plot make more sense.
Ooh, interesting.
Maybe.
And Bruce Wayne woke up at the end and he never was Batman.
Leonardo DiCaprio is Batman.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him like, where are they? He sounds like the Joker the whole time, but he's Batman. It's like Ma! I mean, Rachel! But actually...
I thought that was an interesting thought, though.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it's really weird. I think I heard this from somewhere. I think it was... can't even remember. But Christopher Nolan, he's only technically directed an original script one time, and that was Inception. Every other thing he's done, even Memento, I think, obviously the Batman ones he didn't do originally, are just were already preconceived ideas.
Yes.
Which I think is kind of interesting. Like a lot of directors do that.
Yeah.
Like if you take Star Wars and Indiana Jones, a lot of it's built on old serials, especially Indiana Jones, like old serial films or shows, whatever that they were at the time.
Yeah.
Again, this dates us and how young we are.
Or how old we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old or young. You decide. We'll take a poll.
Yeah, we'll try to guess how old we are.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I mean, won't tell you if you're right, but you can try.
I mean, we could be just totally... You have no idea. Maybe. God, that's so stupid.
That was such a loop.
Yeah, that's kind of... It's like Inception.
Yeah.
Boom!
You should edit that.
It's like in
it's
like in South Park where every time they explain like a long complicated thing where they make it's called Inception, the episode where they're just explaining the overcomplicated thing where it's like you explain all that atmosphere and while the other guys explain, one guy's in the background going and I was thinking like what? And if you think about it, that's exactly how the movie is. Like in the background, you always hear that, like that music.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like it when a scene has music because it means like I'm supposed to pay attention at this time.
Yeah. Music sets the tone.
Yeah. I also like it though. Some films are really good with silence.
Yeah.
Unless it's a boring scene, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna go to sleep now.
So like if it has a lot of music, then like a silence, it's kind of like tension.
Yeah.
I
know I'm going to get berated for this, but I actually fell asleep during Blade Runner. I never saw it in theaters. I saw it in class one time. Have you seen Blade Runner?
No.
I fell asleep. One, this was the director's cut, and I don't know if they changed the music at all, but the tone, like the whole monotone and how the techno music was, it wasn't like, I know Terminator, the first one, had techno music in it, but it was a little bit more lively, and Blade Runner kind of just put me to sleep. And I slept for at least 20 minutes. I enjoyed the movie, but I missed about 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And actually, that's always a weird concept. Like, I know The Matrix addressed this a lot, but I don't think The Matrix was the first one to do this. Like, what if our reality isn't really reality? Like maybe we're dreaming. Actually, no, it's a really scary thought. And I don't know if other people have thought of this, but what if right now we're sitting on our deathbed and everything we're doing right now is just a flashback, like everything that we've done in our lives.
Like our brain has like lived on, yes, replaying.
Yeah, like we're dying right now, but that flash through everything that you've done in your life till that point.
It's right now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's like holy shit.
This is an awesome flash.
That's like this is
I don't remember this.
What's gonna happen tomorrow? I don't know.
Yeah, you ever get that feeling like you've done this before?
Deja vu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that a lot.
Me too.
I don't like that feeling. It's like, did I dream this?
Yeah.
I actually hate it when I think I dream something. Actually, I can't really say I think, but I hate it when I dream something, and then the next day I'm doing something, and I think, did I already do this? And I'm thinking, am I only saying that because I think I dreamed it, or I actually dreamed it?
They say our dreams could do that.
I think
Dreams
about
are
that.
hard to like. They can't really figure out dreams, but
Leonardo DiCaprio figured it out.
okay, he figured it.
He entered.
Okay, he's the only guy that figured it out.
And Ellen Page.
But they say that when you're asleep, your brain is twice as active. Your unconscious mind is twice as active as it is if it was
We
conscious.
went from porn to what the mind is like.
It's like you're pretty much like a genius when you sleep. But
Well,
like,
shit, I should sleep during a test.
sometimes they think like your unconscious mind is trying to tell your conscious mind something through dreams. Like you'll see things, but you won't pick up on it.
You have to realize your body's like an asshole to you. Like your conscious mind has no idea and has no control over what's going on. Like if your stomach's hurting, your brain's supposed to control everything. But I don't really know the whole consciousness deal, but your consciousness cannot instantly tell brain, shut off the stomach so it doesn't hurt so much. Your brain's...
It can. You ever heard about that?
No.
Yeah, adrenaline stuff.
Oh,
Your
adrenaline is
Your
different.
brain can like tell your body, shoot adrenaline here and lift this rock.
Have you... Well, it depends on the situation.
A life or death situation,
Yeah.
your brain can do anything.
Like, yeah. Could you imagine how awesome that would feel like? Be all adrenalined up and just lift a car up. Like, I don't think you can lift it over your head.
Yeah.
But just lift it up. That's like, holy shit. This is awesome. That's why... Isn't that like why a lot of people are like adrenaline junkies? Like, they like that feeling of invincibility.
I guess. That high
Like,
you get.
okay, this brings me to another point. Like, another question. Which do you... Oh, I knocked the table. Which do you think would be worse or better? Skydiving, with the parachute and everything, or that gliding shit where they have the
Skydiving.
Like
That would be much safer.
I would enjoy that too. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to feel like Batman, just like gliding, like woo.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just like decide like I'm gonna find somebody, I'm gonna tackle the shit out of them, like go into that dive bomb like from Arkham City, just like boom.
That would be pretty awesome. There was one video where this guy, he held a balloon down below, and this guy did that glide thing, and he actually got so low to the ground that he hit the balloon. Like, that's just crazy.
I think that's a worse idea than just trying to shoot the apple off the head.
Yeah, like, I mean, sure, if you miss, you'll kill a person, but,
Yeah.
I mean, this is
It'd be
you.
cool.
This is you we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
your life is about, it's not somebody with
like,
an apple on their head.
you know that episode from like King of the Hill where Peggy like breaks almost every bone in her body from a skydiving accident?
Oh, yeah, right. I thought that was so
well,
fake.
what? I think it's fake that she lived. Like,
Well, it's a cartoon, so of course it's fake, but still.
well, it's like
Real
it's
life
like the most
situation.
real life cartoon I've ever seen. Except I've never met a guy that's like, I like propane. Like, propane turns me on. You know that episode where he's like, he has sex dreams about like his neighbor's wife, and it actually turns out he's just turned on about propane and all its uses. It's like,
Yeah.
really, dude? I actually saw a Cleveland show episode. Again, we're not supported by any of these shows or anything like that, but where Cleveland has to go to a rehab center, and they're going through like all the people that say their addictions, and then there's Mike Judge doing the voice of Hank Hill with Hank Hill in the shade going, I huff propane. And it's like, what the fuck?
I love when they do that. They cross over cartoons like
I didn't
that.
think Seth MacFarlane and Mike Judge were that tight.
They must be.
I mean, have you seen it?
I've seen it on like Family Guy too.
That's true.
King Hill's been on Family
Yeah.
Guy before.
I love Hank Hill, but I hate Peggy.
Yes.
Actually, I want to find anybody out there that says I like Peggy because she's such a good person.
I think that show could have been okay without her.
I
as a
think for
character.
the season finale, it should have been where Hank should have lost it and just killed Peggy.
Killed
And
Peggy.
it'd be like a 3-part episode where he's trying to hide the body.
King of the Hill would take a drastic direction of what it was trying to. It was you. Every time I watch it, I feel like I'm learning something about life.
Yeah, it's
like a good life lesson, and then he comes around and kills her, and tries to hide the body.
They also have a lot of stereotypes like that. I find it I can't say I find it offensive, but like that. That Juice Head episode was like those. Bill wants to get in shape, and he has these 3 really big guys. Macho Man Randy Savage does the voice in it, and they're all obsessed about it. And it was like that one guy's like, "No, you know what's missing? Small people." I just keep thinking like, no, there's no guy there. Yeah, there's people like that, but those guys are like never like that big.
Yeah.
Like, actually, a lot of big guys I know are like really humble about it, and they don't really care. It's like, oh yeah, I'm big. I like it. I mean, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't look like I'm roided out or anything like where I look gross. Even though I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying I'm on steroids. I'm not on steroids.
I'm looking at him right now, and he's obviously not on steroids.
Yeah.
I'm
170 pounds, man. If I was on steroids, and I know what I'm doing, maybe. No one ever knows. I'm open to learning new shit about it, but 170 pounds. If I was on roids, I would at least be 200 pounds by now.
Oh yeah. I don't like that. I don't find that.
Actually, the one thing I follow the sport of bodybuilding, and the one thing I don't like about is that misconception of steroids where it makes your dick small. No, it makes your balls small.
Isn't that true?
What?
Isn't that true?
It makes balls small.
Yeah, that's.
It doesn't make your dick small. How does the dick? Like the reason why you get ball shrink from it is because like the overproduction of testosterone. Oh no! It's where the testosterone that you replace in your body from the steroid, like replaces the natural production of testosterone in your body, where it shuts down your balls, and all that production of testosterone causes sperm production to like reduce, and it just causes it to shrink up. Does it affect your dick? How is your dick affected by that?
I still like my balls though.
I love my balls. I love my boys. I can't do anything to them.
My boys. I'm eating 2 veg.
The twins.
Twins. That's boobs.
Depends on how big your balls are, man.
Again, Josh likes them big.
Boobs, not balls. I'm also an ass man, though. Either one will do.
All right, discussion.
All right.
Ass or boobs? What do you think? What do you like more?
Honestly, depends on how the girl's face looks. Ultimately, for me, a girl's face is the deciding factor on if I'm a boobs man or an ass man. Like, or neither. Like, the face can just take it all. Like, you cannot disagree.
Okay. What if you saw a really handsome man? No homo. But you just saw a really handsome man. No boobs.
Well, I'm not gay.
No
though.
ass.
I'm not gay though.
Yeah, you said all face though.
I thought it was we're talking about boobs and ass, tits and ass.
He doesn't have any boobs. He just has a good face.
But if you apply tits and ass, that only means woman. That should be assumed.
Okay. Assuming that you were talking about woman.
Like I won't do Rosanna.
You would be okay with a good face.
Depends on the face.
Okay.
Like yeah. Like if we take like Paris Hilton for example, her face isn't that good either. She's got no ass, no tits either.
That's true.
She's got no attributes whatsoever.
Got money.
No, she doesn't. Her parents got money. She is famous for being. She's not even famous anymore. Who talks about Paris Hilton?
The funny thing about that is, like my teacher, he said that he doesn't like Paris Hilton. She does nothing contribute to anything. He literally said, and I quote, "She wastes oxygen."
Well, see, here's the weird thing. Like it's like Lindsay Lohan. Like, who gives a shit about Lindsay Lohan? I mean, the last movie I've ever seen her in was in that movie Machete. And she was in it basically because I think she has a nice rack.
Yeah.
Because there was a topless scene in it. And thank God for... Who directed that movie? Because I want to thank him.
There's a topless scene?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Gonna see it now?
You're going to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It has Danny Trejo, who's in his 60s, which again, going back to that 60s with the guys in the 60-year-old men and their 20-year-old girls. I mean, it's porn all over again.
Why are all the actors getting so old?
Why are all the awesome actors getting so old?
Yeah, where's the new generation?
You know Jason
of
Statham or Statham, whatever his last name is. He's in his 40s.
Where is the next generation of actors? Where are they?
Well, you know, like Taylor Lautner, he came out with that like action movie, and that's not gonna.
No, he does not count.
Speaking of which, I would like to say, Twilight is it's not real. Not real romance.
Yes, it is. Just kidding.
Yes, it is. I'll kill you. But I mean, if you like it, go. Good for you. But my personal opinion, and this is coming from me, I've been dragged on 2 separate occasions by the same girl to see Breaking Dawn Part 1 and the second movie. I can't remember what it was. I honestly can't remember. What the movie after Twilight? Dusk.
Dusk. Epic one. Nobody knows about.
Yeah.
The secret movie.
But
I can't believe you did that. I the farthest I'll go.
Pussy is powerful.
No, I will not buy $8 tickets to see a gay movie.
Pussy is powerful. It is very powerful.
I will. I'm nice. I will rent the movie. Let her watch it while I play Xbox in the next room. I don't care.
Well, I don't know about you, but I played that shit to my advantage. Well, one, during Breaking Dawn Part 1, I'm not going to go see Part 2. Since I'm single now, I don't have to see that shit.
Oh, I'm getting the tickets tonight.
But I played that to my advantage because, well, I did make fun of the movie because I was like I was one of the many guys dragged to there, but I guess I was the only one brave enough to make fun of it openly. Like when Edward was not wanting to have sex with Bella. Yeah, because it would hurt her. I just kept thinking like I wanted to scream to I just want to shout, "Pussy! Ruin that bitch!" Because if you
think she's hot?
No,
I don't think she's hot either.
Well, I can't lie. I would probably do her.
Well, yeah, but
not because she's famous either. I mean, she's okay. I mean, to retract my earlier statement, she's okay.
If she was not famous.
If she was not famous, she'd be just like another girl. I'd be thinking.
She'd be pretty ugly, I think. I think the makeup crew on that movie does a lot for her.
What makeup? Pale?
Sure.
Kristen?
Cover up all those imperfections?
We're going to cover up your imperfections by just making you totally pale. Like, if you think Edward's pale, what the fuck?
He's sparkly.
He gets a sparkle, though. Speaking of which, Taylor Lautner, whatever, that second movie, I remember when, like, Kristen Stewart's character, Bella, she hits her head on a rocket mat, and Taylor Lautner, Jacob, runs up to her side. "Are you okay?" Here, takes off his shirt. No fucking reason. Just like, "Here, wrap your head in this." What the fuck? Just an excuse to get off the shirt.
I felt like throughout
and all the girls went, "Woo!"
Throughout the entire movie, I felt like they were forcing ideas to get his shirt off.
That's exactly the reason why. Well, here's another reason. Well, here's another thing. Have you noticed when guys see like something sexual in a movie, they never go like, "Yeah, baby, take it off, show your tits." But when girls, have you done that? I've never done that.
When I'm home alone.
When you're home alone, you talk dirty to yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like it like that.
And my old neighbor Lear's like, "Shut up down there."
But girls are a lot like, "Woo, yeah," like that movie Magic Mike. I don't want to see it either. But could you just imagine all the girls in the theater just going, "Yeah, shake it, baby."
God, if guys did that in a theater, we'd be frowned upon.
We'd become pigs and all that. But
yeah.
Girls, it's okay. And I'm not saying anything. If girls, you see me walking down the street. Again, you don't know what my face looks like though. But if you see me walking down the street and you just go, "Oh yeah," like, or just start, hooting at me. I'm not going hoot 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 like a fucking owl, but. You just start giving me compliments. I'll be like, yeah. I mean, that's a confidence booster.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, you make me think I'm the shit. Like, remember when we were walking by that pub?
Yeah.
And that girl, on 2 separate occasions, we were just walking around, 2 separate occasions, like 20 minutes in between each other. Same woman says, "I like your shirt," and the next time she says, "Nice body, you have a great body," and I actually stood there, was like, because that time it caught my attention, because the first time I was like, "Thanks." And I was like, "What?" Because we had another guy with us. I was like, "What? Him, me, me." And she was like, "Yeah, you." I was like, "Oh yeah." And if anybody's wondering, like, well, why didn't you talk to her? One, we had other places to go, and two, if I wanted to talk to her, really, I would just be outside talking to a window. And we saw another guy like talking outside there, like, "Oh yeah." I'm assuming he was talking to her too. And I thought, we actually said like, "Oh, that's sad." Like he just looks like he's talking to a window.
Yep.
There were a lot of girls that night, and my friend who was with us at the time, he's going into the Navy, and I wanted to try and get him laid before he goes, which I don't know. That was not very successful on my part, because if you've ever seen How I Met Your Mother, they always do that like "Have you met Ted" game where they just go tap on her shoulder. It's like, "Hi, have you met Ted?" I did the same thing to my friend, hoping that it might work, or else he would have the balls to carry through with it. Because I went up to a blonde, I don't know if she's cute or not. She was wearing a white dress. Tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Hi, have you met my friend so and so?" I'm gonna say his name, Colin. Mm-hmm. "Have you met my friend Colin, who's standing right behind me?" Because I thought he was next to me the whole time until I looked back. Because he was by you, hiding behind you.
Yep, he was hiding behind me.
And Alex is really tall, like, and my friend's like slightly taller than me. I mean, I'm 5'8", so, and I'm not tall. I'm a little bit below average. Wah.
Hanging out with all these short people like me.
Yeah, well, he is the tallest guy out of work, but he, hold on. He was standing behind me, and once they said hi to each other, and they didn't talk anywhere after that. I like got in his face like, "Why'd you puss out?" like, come on, man, you're about to leave. You gotta at least try. Mm-hmm. I mean, at least I had the confidence to go up to ask a girl for him. Like, I saw a lot of girls I wanted to try to get home, but I don't know why I didn't try.
We should take those one girls home.
Like the ones that we saw at the pizza place.
Yeah.
I told you afterward. You either one would have done for me.
They were leaving though.
We would have had to ditch Colin though.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yeah. Those girls seem pretty friendly.
We should at least took those other girls too.
We should at least ask them for their numbers.
Yeah. They seem pretty cool girls.
And again, for another reason why we're getting on this topic is we had original plans, because this podcast was actually like the backup, a last minute backup to do, because we've been planning on this for a while, ever since I got the equipment. But the original plan was we were going to go meet these girls that live about an hour away. It's an hour, right?
Like 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour away, and we were going to go hang out with them. Because the reason was Alex's friends, or at least talking to a girl.
We're friends.
They're friends, and Alex, do you want to get with her? Or you want to say? Do you want to say that on the podcast?
I'll just leave that to the imagination.
All right. Well, I'm going to say he wants to get with her. To take away the imagination here, because people don't want to be curious. You just say like, "What is he talking about?" I don't know why the audience sounds British.
Why our British viewers?
Because
it's not time for the sunrise over there.
It sounds very quizzical when they're British.
It's about 5 o'clock in the morning over there. They're waking up.
But what is the reason why I was going to go is because the girl, not the guy. My bad. Alex sucks, guys. But the girl Alex is talking to wanted Alex to bring a friend for her roommate.
Yes.
And I thought that was a great opportunity for me.
And I couldn't think of anybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, yeah, I'm just going to go by myself.
Yeah. I mean, if I went, it'd be like, it's good news for me, because I'm not going to say anything. I'm not trying to say anything negative here, but if someone wants to bring another person, a friend for their friend, it's like, oh, she's either, she's obviously single and desperate, maybe. And I just thought, like, this is a golden opportunity. Because I don't have very high standards. I mean, she looked good enough for me. I've seen pictures. I didn't creep on her or anything like that. Like,
right.
She send you pictures of, like, her roommate to, like, show you the friend or something like that?
Yeah. She was all right.
She's all right. It's good enough for me. And
again, he likes them big.
That was a big fear. Like, I've never met her in person, and since I'm 5'8", I thought, what if she's taller? That ruins everything.
I'm pretty sure you're good on that.
Yeah, but the original plan tonight was, okay, after we got off work, we were gonna, go home.
We were gonna haul tail it.
Yeah, we were gonna haul tail it because we're thinking, okay, there's a good chance for pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because we're driving there, and that obviously shows, oh, we're going there for pussy,
mm-hmm.
and they know that. Girls are smart. They know.
Yes.
They know. But turns out they decided to go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Did they
text
you today? Did she text you today?
I texted them this morning, like at 11,
and
she's like, "Oh, I'm at home," which they live in a completely different town, and it's quite a ways away. It's a good 2-hour drive.
2 hours ain't. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Yeah, that's a little too far for my comfort.
That's like a road trip.
Yeah, that's like that.
That's like you're going.
I better be getting guaranteed pussy if I'm gonna be driving 2 hours.
I better be staying there for like 2 days.
Yeah, at least
and
2 days.
They better cook for me.
They better cook for me. I gotta at least sleep in the same bed. Oh, hold on here. Oh.
What?
Okay, hold on. Computer's doing something. Okay. Sorry. Computer was just giving me a little update.
Technical issues.
Yeah. Man, it's getting late.
What time is it? No.
Yeah, no one's gonna know.
Yeah, I guess
it should be safe to know. Like, they don't know when this is being recorded.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they don't know. They can know the time, but they don't know what the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's 1 a.m.
Wow.
Doesn't feel like it.
Morning.
Yeah. I don't even feel really tired.
I feel like it's 11:30.
Yeah,
right
same
now.
here. I mean, we've been recording for an hour and 14 minutes.
Wow.
Feels pretty good, right?
Yeah.
If only work was like this.
Yeah, seriously, just talk. We just need you to talk.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We do talk.
Well, off topic, but
we're kind of bouncing around here right now.
For my 2D animation class, we're doing another project. It's
well, you kind of gave away our ages right there.
Huh?
Or at least your age.
You can edit this out. I'm just saying.
I can edit it out, but I might leave it in.
For one of my classes, I am doing a typography. You know what that is?
Topography, like landscapes and shit.
I
swear a lot, by the way. And in case anyone's offended by it, I'm not going to change. I'm kind of hungry.
With this typography, what it is you can
I had a great idea.
You can play music and it'll say the lyrics or something.
Yeah.
But it'll be animated, like the words.
Yeah.
To the song. And I was thinking about doing something with that. I don't know.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what's going to really be a bitch?
What?
Listening to all this. Trying to edit it.
How long is it?
It's over an hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just told you.
11:30, so I guess
No, I'm kind of hungry. That would be a great idea. Either A, going to County County Market's the local store. It is. It's the closest store near us.
Yes.
And
it's Midwest.
Yeah, it's only in the Midwest, isn't it?
Hmm?
At least Illinois primarily, which is where we are. I mean, it's safe to say that.
Yeah.
But
not Chicago.
Yeah, if only. Maybe. It's kind of crime rate up there.
Yeah.
But I was thinking we could go there and get something to eat, or we could go by Steak and Shake and see if that one girl's there.
Let's go to Steak and Shake.
Because this waitress, when we were there last week. It was last Thursday, and every time we were there, she ended every sentence with okay.
Okay.
And Alex swears she's like from Kentucky. I think she's from Illinois or somewhere out west. Because I never hear someone go okay. That's from
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, can I
She was kind of cute though.
Can I have fries with this?
Can I have fries with okay?
Okay.
Can I have okay on my fries, please? But
it was like to the point where we didn't want to say anything.
But she had a nice ass, and I kind of wanted to take her home too. But she had like kind of like a chipmunk / bird face, which nothing wrong with that. I mean, I still think she was cute. But
a bird face.
It was the nose, man. But I can't really complain because look at my nose. But from the front, I look pretty good.
You guys get married and have big nose kids. bird face, chipmunk kids.
By the way, I'm gonna bring you into my little personal life here, people. But what would you think if I had a son? If I named him his first name or middle name, it'd be either Goku or Vegeta. Yes, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, and I'm a really big Dragon Ball Z Abridged fan. Big shout out to those guys, the whole guys at Team 4-Star. I love their work, but I think that'd be a pretty cool first name, or at least a middle name, because I want that dream of mine to live out. And by what I mean by dream is, I was a little kid watching Dragon Ball Z, and the whole time I was thinking, I want to do what they do. Like, I want to fly, I want to shoot energies, I want to turn Super Saiyan and all that. Mm-hmm. And now that I'm older, it's like, I can't do that. No matter how much I want to, it'll never happen. So I want to have that dream live on in my kids. Like, your middle name is like Vegeta. You're badass, you're arrogant, be the character. Live life, you can fly. Can you actually think about, like, by the time we have children, not us together. No, we're not like that. Again, we're both straight. He's leaning into the microphone looking.
What? You think I was going to say something?
Don't judge! But when I have children, and Alex himself has separate children.
Good.
Do you think they'll be like, I'm not going to say there's genetic enhancements where they can fly, but do you think they'll have like the Iron Man armor and shit like that?
That'd be crazy.
My son's going to be Iron Man, along with every other kid.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of...
I actually hope my kid's smarter than I am.
Yeah,
like, a lot.
Me too.
When I think about kids, I want the kids to have the world, but at the same time, I'm so young. I want the world.
Yeah.
I want the fucking world.
You can't think about the kids right now.
I'm way too young.
You're still trying to conquer the world.
I'm still trying to conquer a woman. I'm not a virgin, but I am single, and I'm going through a really bad dry spell right now. Yeah.
Ladies and their numbers.
I am hungry, though.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Yeah.
You want to go somewhere to eat?
We're going to take this thing mobile to Steak and Shake.
You seriously want to go to Steak and Shake?
Oh, I thought you were going to take these. No,
we're not taking this.
Yeah, I'll go to Steak and Shake.
I'm at order.
What time is it?
1:06. They're still open.
Let's wait until half-price milkshakes.
Let's do it. Do you want to record the whole time, or do you just want to watch some TV? Because
we can just watch some TV.
I mean,
listen to this.
Going for 80 minutes. I might leave this unedited because that's a pretty good, decent time.
What you could do is take sections and move them around or edit them together.
So how do you feel like this podcast is actually going on?
This is pretty good.
I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know.
I can tell you definitely got a lot more comfortable as we went along.
Yeah, I was pretty uncomfortable in the beginning, but...
I mean, this is pretty cool. I would like to get more people in on this.
Yeah, I think we have like a third person.
By the way, a third person would be great.
I think we need to try to stay on topic more.
Yeah, I think we should too. We might need to get another microphone. I think what we should do is we should get a longer list. But actually, I kind of like the bouncing around because I think it personalizes what we are as people.
Uh-huh.
And I think people enjoy where they listen to other people talk like themselves, like we're real people.
Yeah.
We're not just reading down a list, giving off opinions like it's a radio show.
Yeah.
Like we're actually communicating, we're having fun with each other, and I think that communicates through.
Yeah. I just don't think we should get too far off topic like we did.
Well, I think what we should do is that I think we're gonna start bringing it to an end here, people. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this podcast where it's basically where we're gonna have some topics, or maybe we're just gonna talk. Just bullshit around. People like that. I know I do with podcasts that I listen to. But I think we'll have this podcast, the Left Hand Podcast, presented to you by BeardedPalm Productions. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to have this podcast, which is just bullshitting around where we can have fun. And then we're going to have a second podcast, which is the email podcast, which we will call Email or The Right Hand, whichever we feel like choosing at the name at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But on that podcast, we will take your email, we'll read it, which will give us a more flow, at least a more organized manner of talking, and we'll do topics, give our opinions on topics. And I want to actually let you guys know that if you want to send us links at beardedpalm@yahoo.com, again, I'll say that, beardedpalm@yahoo.com. If you want to send us links for topics, you might want to give us a description of it too, because we might not have internet connection when we do the podcast at the time, so we won't be able to read it. I can print it out or save it the page on my laptop so we can make sure we get to you. But you're gonna have to leave descriptions for us until we get full internet access. So yeah, this might be it.
Good way to end it.
I mean,
good first podcast.
I know. I mean. By the way, give us your opinions on comments on YouTube and in the email.
Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like.
What you liked, what you didn't like, because we might change it up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we speak too fast, let us know. I know I tend to speak a little fast. That's how I am as a person. I speak kind of really fast. But if you liked it, let us know. Email us your opinion and comments on the page. And also, if you have any, let us know how we sound actually, because I know when I edit this it might sound a little different, or if I choose not to edit it and just leave a completely unedited version because it's not so long.
I think you better edit it, because
I think I should too.
There was a little pee noise while I was talking.
Fuck that. That's funny. Come on, people, piss is funny. But just let us know. And again, if you want to send us an email and share topics and your opinions with us, send it to beardedpalm@yahoo.com. That again is beardedpalm@yahoo.com. And I hope you enjoyed our first podcast, and we're going to get better. I mean, we're still getting used to it.
Yeah.
I'm basing my performance on this basically on all the podcasts I've listened to. So I guess with that, we'll just stop it right here.
See you guys later.
Yep, see ya.